Yeah, good morning, friends. So today we shall discuss on characterization theorem for minimal dominating sets. So in my last lecture, we have discussed about dominating set, minimal dominating set, and domination number. Also, we have calculated domination number of some standard class of graphs, such as complete graph, complete bipartite graph, cycle graph, path graph, wheel graph, star graph, and Peterson graph. So it's a natural question that for any given dominating set, say S of G, when this set S is minimal dominating set, because we know that every vertex set of a graph is a dominating set. So here the importance is for minimal dominating set. So for that reason we need characterization theorem for minimal dominating sets. So before answering this question, we need to recall the following definitions. That is open neighborhood of a vertex, closed neighborhood of a vertex, and induced subgraph. So let us look at the definition of a open neighborhood of a vertex. So let us consider in any given graph G, let U be any vertex, and we say that open neighborhood of U is what? Collection of vertices which are adjacent to U. So this is what definition of open neighborhood of a vertex U. So similarly, the open neighborhood of a set X is what? The union of open neighborhood of every vertex in the set X. So next, closed neighborhood of a vertex. So let U be any vertex in a graph G, then closed neighborhood of U is what? Open neighborhood of U union U. And the closed neighborhood of a set X is what? Union of closed neighborhood of every vertex in X. So next one is induced subgraph. The subgraph induced, the subgraph, the induced subgraph S is what? Maximal subgraph of G with vertex set S. So let us illustrate all these definition by taking some example. Let us consider a graph G. So in this graph, there are 6 vertices V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, and V6. So according to definition of a open neighborhood, so here open neighborhood of V1 is what? Number of vertices where V1 is adjacent here. So here V1 is adjacent to V2. Therefore open neighborhood of V1 is what? Singleton set V2 here. So next V2. So this vertex V2 is adjacent to V1, V4 and V3. Therefore, open neighborhood of V2 is what? V1, V3 and V4. So similarly, we can write open neighborhood of every vertex of this graph. So next definition is what? Closed neighborhood. So closed neighborhood of vertex V2 is what? Open neighborhood of V2 union V2. So by using that definition, this is what closed neighborhood of the vertex set vertex V2. That is V1, V2, V3 and V4. Now consider the graph induced by the set S. So here S is what? It's a subset of a vertex set here. So I have taken V2, V3, V4 and V5. So which is subset of a vertex set. So now look at the graph which is induced by this set. So here V2, V3, V4, V5 are the vertices, and any two vertices of this set are adjacent if and only if they are adjacent vertices in the original graph G. So here you can see that V2, V3 and V4 are mutually adjacent in G. So this is V2 to V3 and V3 to V4 and V4 to V2. Edge connectivity is there. Therefore, they are mutually adjacent here. So similarly, V2 to V3, V3 to V4 and V4 to V2 are adjacent in induced S. So next you can see that V4 to V5 is an edge. Since V4 and V5 are belongs to this set S, therefore V4 and V5 are adjacent. So this is a graph which is induced by this set S. Now this is the answer for my question. That is what characterization theorem for minimal dominating set. So statement of this theorem says that let S be a dominating set of G, and S is minimal dominating set if and only if every vertex U of S, one of the following two conditions holds. U is an isolated vertex of induced S, that is the subgraph induced by S in G. There exists a vertex V belongs to V minus S such that U is the only neighbor of V in S. So meaning of this theorem is what? Suppose consider S is any dominating set. In any arbitrary graph, you choose first thing is what? You select any dominating set. So dominating set means every vertex in V minus S must be adjacent to every vertex of S. This is what dominating set. So first thing is you have to select any dominating set, say S. in a graph G, and that dominating set is minimal dominating set if it satisfies one of the following conditions. So first condition says that if S is a minimal dominating set, then if I write induced subgraph of that set S, induced S containing only isolated vertices, means there is no edge connectivity between any vertices in induced S. This is first condition. If a given set S satisfies this condition, means that S is a minimal dominating set. Second condition, if I select every vertex in its complement, that is V minus S, every vertex in its complement, the neighborhood of every vertex, the neighborhood of every vertex in its complement must be unique, and that must be belongs to set S. So here you can see that V belongs to V minus S, and the neighborhood of V must be U, where U belongs to this set S. So this is what characterization theorem for minimal dominating set. And proof is very simple. Since it's a characterization theorem, so we have two parts: if and only if condition is there. So if part is, first we have to prove that, first we have to assume that S is a minimal dominating set. Next we have to prove that S satisfies both either of the conditions. And second part is what? So here second part we are proving by contradiction method. That is, first we have to assume that S is not a minimal dominating set. Suppose but in contradiction method, suppose S is not minimal dominating set, means S does not satisfy conditions 1 or 2. Okay, so this is the proof of that theorem. So let us illustrate a proof of characterization theorem by taking some example. So consider a graph G. So here in this graph containing 9 vertices, you can see here V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6, V7, V8 and V9. So first thing is what? First we have to select a dominating set. So let us consider S1. S1 is a dominating set, so which containing vertices V3, V7 and V6. That is V3, V6 and V7. So clearly V3, V6, V7 is a dominating set because every vertex in its complement, that is V minus S1, is adjacent to at least one vertex of S1. Therefore S1 is a dominating set. So next thing is we have to verify that whether S1 is a minimal dominating set or not. So first I want to look at induced S1. Okay, if I draw induced subgraph of S1, see here and there is a edge between V6 to V7. Okay, V3 is an isolated vertex, but V6 and V7 are connected. According to definite characterization theorem for minimal dominating set, all vertices must be isolated vertices. Therefore, S1 is not a minimal dominating set. So further, since every vertex in induced S1 is not an isolated vertex, therefore condition 1 does not hold here. Further, V5 has two neighbors. See here, this vertex V5, neighborhood of V5 is what? V2, V7 and V6. V6 and V7 are belongs to S1. So according to second condition, every vertex in its complement, that is every vertex in its complements, has a unique neighbor in S1. Okay, so in this complement V5 has two neighbors, say V6 and V7, which are belongs to S1. So therefore condition 2 also fails here. Therefore S1 is not a minimal dominating set here. So next, hence S1 is not a minimal dominating set. Now if I consider only two vertices, say V3 and V6, V3 covers V1, V2 and V4, and V6 covers V5, V7, V9 and V8. Okay, so clearly V3 and V6 is a minimal dominating set. And if I take induced subgraph of V3 and V6, you can see that V3 and V6 are non-adjacent vertices. Therefore, obviously, I will get isolated vertices in induced S2. Further, every neighborhood, every vertex in V minus S2 has a unique neighbor in S2. So it is very easy to verify the conditions. Therefore, S2 is a minimal dominating set. If you have any questions, please leave your comments below in the comment box. Thank you.